It's alright, we don't have beef with the B-side. Long as the team got eye, we gon' be fine. 2 F's in the sky, girl, we outside. Yeah, it's alright, we don't have beef with the B-side. Long as the team got the whiz, we gon' be fine. 2 F's in the sky, girl, it's our time. Yeah. Zoo Joshua on the beat, someone smoother. I'm rolling with disciples, niggas might be the shooters. If I'm on the side.
YouTube, what it do? This is Las Vegas Vultures episode 3 with your boy. We in the Nazareth Basketball Association. Y'all know, if you don't know the team, we have Yao Ming, Chris Bosh. That's Barbosa coaching. What the fuck? But we got Yao Ming, Chris Bosh, Carmelo, T-Mac, and Darren Williams. That is our starting lineup for this game. Yep. And we are playing against Wilt the Stilt, Bad Boys, Isaiah Thomas, Dave DeBuscher, Corey Maggette, shout out Corey Maggette, and Bradley Bill, who needs to play, who Mike Budenholzer told that nigga he need to play like Drew Holiday. These NBA coaches just jokes, as Corey Maggette gets them on the board. Game planning for this game is really about how do you stop a nigga who averaged 50 and 25 in one season? How do you stop a nigga who scored 100 points in a game? And leave a comment if you think that he really did score 100 points in the game. If you don't know who I'm talking about Wilt the Stilt, probably the most dominant player in NBA history. Him and Shaq. You know, you can pick and choose. Shaq never averaged 50 and 25, so I don't give a fuck when you did it. 50 and 25 is 50 and 25, and Will Chamberlain did that shit when there was a dynasty going on. Just saying. He averaged 50 and 25, and it was like niggas in the league. I think Elgin Baylor averaged like 36 and like 13 that year, or like 36 and 20, or some crazy numbers. They was wilding back in the 50s and 60s. But the talk of the, what am I here to talk about? I know in episode 1 we talked about where's KD going, and after like seeing Damian Lillard go down, nigga, Giannis is gone. Giannis is off the Bucks. And leave a comment on where you want to see Giannis go. The Giannis watch, the Antetokounmpo watch. This is the Antetokounmpo summer watch. If I'm him, I know people saying Golden State, LA, but nigga, stay on the East Coast, bro. Don't like go to Toronto. Just go to a big market on the East. Toronto, not Miami. Toronto, Orlando, something like that, where like you could build a team real quick. Cause Orlando got players where Orlando got enough players where they could still keep Pablo and still get Giannis, and I think that would be tough to guard. And like trying to pair Giannis with a guard is not. You got to get a defensive. Like he's not a nigga like Dame. That was a bad pairing from the start. Cause he's I don't understand. Giannis he's a different kind. We've never seen a Giannis before. We have, but like not. It's hard to adapt. I can't explain it. But he should stay on the East Coast. That's all I'm gonna say. But him pairing up with Dame was never gonna work. They got rid of Drew Holiday, who's in this game. That's when that team started going downhill. They did bad with that. They did terrible. And Middleton always getting hurt. But leave a comment. Dallas won the. This shit is rigged, bro. We gotta stop betting. If you bet, stop betting on this shit. Cause nigga, they was ready to kill Nico Harris because he traded Luka. And look, Dallas got the #1 pick this year in the draft. This shit is rigged, bro. They about to pick Cooper Flag. This shit is crazy. So next year at some point they're gonna have Kyrie, Clay, Cooper Flag, and AD, and I don't know who else they got. Max Christie or whoever they got playing. PJ Washington. That's OD. So they told that nigga trade Luka. Get that shit out of here. They told that nigga trade Luka to LA because they needed it for the ratings. They needed something to talk about this shit. This shit, the ratings was down. That shit boosted the ratings crazy. And they said, you know, just like, you know, Patrick Ewing going to the Knicks, you know, the frozen envelope, or whenever LeBron going to Cleveland, Derrick Rose getting picked #1 by Chicago. Niggas was saying Wemby was going to San Antonio 2 years before he went there. So it's like, this shit is rigged, bro. Stop betting on these sports. Come watch the Nazareth Basketball Association where it's competitive games, and it's not rigged, bro. You never know if we're going to win or not. But other than that, playoff updates in the Eastern Conference, nigga, the Pacers is demolishing the Cavs. I think it's 3-1 right now. They calling the 2025 Cavs the 2015 Atlanta Hawks. Shout out my boy Jeff Teague in the 520 podcast. That shit is mad funny. But they violating. These niggas 60 wins for what? How many games they won? Like 64? 64 to get done bad by these niggas. But I feel like the Pacers is like a Western Conference team that's in the Eastern Conference, low key. Like the way they play fast, they press. That's Western Conference shit. I feel like Eastern Conference teams, there's a difference in play style between the East and the West. That's why like they begin. I didn't even know Melo could do that. I didn't even know you could meet a dunk with Melo. It's over. Once I got that, it's over, nigga. Who was that? Paul Horizon? Shout out to him. He played in the 50s. But nigga, you shouldn't be under that rim with Melo going there. Dan, what was I talking about? Yeah, the Cavs bad. They did bad. They gotta get a star player. They gotta get a star bench player. Somebody that bona fide bucket off the bench. Cause nigga, I don't know who they got. Dean Wade. I thought that was D Wade still playing. This shit is bad. That shit was looking bad. Max Strus, come on, bro. No, Max Strus is off the team. Is it Keebler? Somebody they had out there that shouldn't be playing. It's looking bad. Somebody find Imani Bates. Get the nigga some minutes. They need help. Garland is obviously hurt. But looking at the Knicks and the Celtics, if you a Knicks fan, I want the Knicks to win this series. But if you a Knicks fan, I know y'all up 2-1 right now. This is before Game 4 has been played. Game 4 is probably started right now. You happy that like y'all got a 2-1 lead and y'all been down 20 in every game? I don't know if that's a recipe for success, but it's working. It's working. But don't get comfortable just coming back. You know, I as a coach, so knowing about that. Just knowing about that. Don't be comfortable like playing from behind. That's not where you want to be. You want to be dominating. Not like the Pacers is doing to the Cavs. It shows like, because if they go up 20 on y'all, that's wild. Like that shouldn't be happening if y'all if the teams is that even. But the Knicks is up 2-1. Hopefully they win tonight. If they don't, it's 2-2 going back to Boston. They won 2 games in Boston, so you never know as the first quarter comes to an end. What else did I say? I talked about Giannis. I talked about the playoffs, the Western Conference. Steph Curry's out. Timberwolves is going to the Western Conference Finals. Unless that nigga Jimmy Butler taps into Miami days when he first got to Miami, he was wilding. When he was in the bubble. Unless they go back to 2020, Jimmy Butler, the Western Conference Finals is going to be Timberwolves versus OKC. In my opinion, I just feel like because even against Denver, like Denver to win, they gotta hit game winners and shit, and they relying on Aaron Gordon to hit that shit. That's not a recipe for success. As T-Mac tries to catch a body, like they're not like the game that they did win. I think it's 2-2 now. The games that they did win was like close games. All the games been close, but like I feel like you can't rely on Aaron Gordon hitting buzzer beaters off Russell Westbrook passes on fast breaks. Like that's not a recipe for winning. And then Jokic is struggling because they got 2 7-footers. Even though Chad is light, he's still tall. So as Yamin gets a block. And then as y'all see the score, we up right now as Bradley Beal had this nigga Iguodala in the air. Oh my God. And I feel like Iguodala also said that Corey Maggette was one of like the toughest people. He's seen Corey Maggette work out the hardest. And we learned the hard way this game because Corey Maggette was putting on him and Bradley Beal, the Phoenix Sun Drew Holiday. Yeah, I think Bradley Beal leaving. If I'm him, I'm just gonna collect my money, $50 million a season. Fuck it, I'm not leaving. It's hot in Phoenix. That nigga just came from DC. He spent mad long in DC. I think Bradley Beal was 2013 draft. That's like 12 years in DC. Nigga, I'm not leaving this shit either. If we whack, we whack. I'm taking my 50 mil till my shit go down to 20 something. That's Chris Bosh with the spin move as we go up 7. But other than that, finals predictions, I don't really see. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the finals. It depends on who's playing. If it somehow ends up being like Pacers and OKC or Pacers and Timberwolves, I promise you I'm not watching that shit. As T-Mac hits that's a vintage T-Mac bucket. After two games, T-Mac averaging 31.5. Didn't he average 33 to lead the league or some shit like that? He back in his bag as this is where She-Waz gets a block. Look at Wilt Chamberlain cheesing ass. But I'm bugging. Will Wilt Chamberlain dominate? How much will Wilt Chamberlain average today? If you drop Wilt Chamberlain was drafted the same year Wemby was drafted. And you take out Wemby and put Wilt Chamberlain on the Spurs. Like how would Wilt Chamberlain do in that situation? Would he be ODing without a jump shot? Like would he be going crazy? I feel like if Jokic could have hit threes, he'd still be averaging triple doubles. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Wilt, the way they talk about the nigga, man. I never seen a nigga play, but the way they talk about the nigga, we seen a nigga average 50. He put up 100 in the game. That nigga getting 40 in today's league. Nobody to guard that nigga. Like a nigga like Wilt would bring the NBA back to that. We need a nigga like Wilt to come out of college, not these Cooper Flag niggas. We need a nigga that's 7'2", 350 pounds. Run like Shaq, shoot like Curry. That's gonna be the goal. When y'all see that nigga come out, a 7-foot Wemby, but that guy actually built like LeBron. When you see that player and he could shoot and could dribble, He athletic? Oh, man. That's going to be the new GOAT. T-Mac off the dribble. Clank. Yo, come on, T-Mac. As we go into halftime. Oh, halftime. We going to halftime. We going to halftime. We only down by. We only up one. Give it to Yao Ming on the mismatch. All right, let me get into the game. I'll talk about everything I want to talk about. Yao Ming gets a spin off. He really don't do nothing in this game because it's hard to really score in a 99 overall center. Wilt Chamberlain got broken stats. Dave DeBuscher. The last time, nigga, the Knicks won a chip, they had Dave DeBuscher. So hopefully they could get past the Celtics and get that motherfucking ring. Good layup as Melo lays Corey Maggette. And then Bradley Beal, oh my God, this nigga starts cooking, bro. Good pass to Wilt Chamberlain. Like, how would you stop a nigga like Yao Ming is probably a top 20 center all time. There's no way he could keep up with Wilt, bro. They said Wilt was on the track team. They said nigga could have made the Olympics. Come on, Melo in the post. Melo started playing like his real life self in this game. Post game, mid range. They can't stop you. Corey Maggette on Zach LaVine. They give it to Wilt Chamberlain on Chris Bosh. That's easy too. There's nothing we could do. We can't. Bam is too small. Yao too slow. What we gonna do? Carmelo on Corey Maggette again. He cannot guard this nigga. Get to that rim as he dunks on Wilt. Nigga, get the fuck out the paint. Carmelo was doing his thing. Corey Maggette cannot guard him. He can't. There's nothing he could do. And I ain't gonna lie, we couldn't guard And I said I jinxed myself. But I think I said in the last video, for you to beat us, you're gonna need a mix of players from the past and the future. And nigga, I didn't know that team was gonna be the next game. I see we down by 4. Right now, we still trying to fight back. Cause Corey Maggette, that's a 2000 player. Bradley Beal, 2000s player. Nigga, Wilt Chamberlain is generational. Isaiah Thomas is an 80s player, but he's top 5 at his position. And Dave DeBuscher, he's a champion. And Paul Rising, that nigga had to average 25 back in the 50s. And who else they had? They had Kemba Walker coming off the bench, a champion. Like, who drafted this team? Not Vladdy Divac, nigga. Not the nigga that took Marvin Bagley in the draft with Luka and Trae Young. Oh my God. Bradley Beal with another pull-up. Look at Wilt. Bam just under there. We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't keep this nigga off the glass. And I feel like Yao Ming wasn't doing nothing. T-Mac for 3. Green. Y'all bugging. That's a 2. That's bullshit. T-Mac was holding it down. 15 points for T-Mac. I feel like Melo got 30. Melo got 30 already. Oh my God. As we up 2, they gave it to Paul Rising. That's Paul Rising. Look up I gotta look up when he played, but he was getting buckets, man. As they throw it, Rasheed Wallace with the steal. Throw it up to Drew. Pick and roll. Let's see if we could. Come on, this should be an alley-oop. I thought Wilt Chamberlain tipped that shit. He almost got to that though. But that's the only way we scoring on Wilt, if we throw an alley-oop past him. Cause if he in the paint, you not making that shit. You not making it. You not making it. As Bradley Beal stonewalls T-Mac. That's bullshit. Paul Rising got Rasheed Wallace in the right corner in the ISO. Bradley Beal just pulls up cash. This nigga was not missing. Maybe the problem was Budenholzer. Maybe if they run that Suns team back, they'll make the playoffs. I'm fucking lying. They're not going nowhere. He got to go to Houston. Oh my God, Melo to that rim, nigga. Drew Holiday, Isaiah Thomas like 5'11". He shouldn't be doing that. Melo's hot though. Melo got 32 in the third with 3 minutes left. Pick and roll. We try to get that nigga Wilt in another pick and roll. Cause we know Paul Rising is not guarding Melo. We got this nigga. We jumping and shit. Drew. We got to sub Drew. We jumping on Isaiah Thomas 3-point attempts. We give it to T-Mac. He going right past Paulier. T-Mac, get on that rim. Layup. Come on. That's going to put us up 2. 3 minutes left in the third. I ain't going to lie. They was 3-0 before this game. And we was undefeated as well. So it's really the battle of the undefeated teams early on in the season. And so far, it's been a great game. I don't know if you've been watching or just listening. But it's been a great game. As we got Isaiah Thomas versus D. Will. I'm giving y'all all the matchups. As Zach LaVine lets Bradley Beal hit another 3. They go up 2. This nigga is wildin'. That's probably what it is. He got to go back to that Washington haircut. Not that little mini fro. But I don't blame him for not waiving his no trade clause, nigga. It's hot in Phoenix. He played in DC for mad long. Look at this shit. He makes that too? Come on, my nigga. Zach LaVine defense gotta be F. Shit gotta be F. Bradley Beal again with the ball. He gets to the rim, another layup. This nigga is killing us. This nigga Bradley Beal is wildin'. Out of all the niggas we thought we had to stop, I never thought it would be Bradley Beal. I'm thinking Wilt Chamberlain first, but Wilt Chamberlain, every time they did miss, he got the rebound. Melo for 3. Bang, nigga. Stop playing. Melo ties it up. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. 42 for Carmelo. He got to get a nice rest. He been playing the whole third. Kemba walk off the bench. Our guards cannot guard these niggas, man. We got Drew. And they got little guards, bro. This is supposed to be our time. And I ain't gonna lie, I probably should have ran some post-ups for D. Will. Looking back on this, next time we play this, I'm gonna try that. Next time we play the Kings, I'm gonna try that. You gotta learn from your mistakes. As Melo hits another memory. That's 44 for Melo. And Corey Maggette, he was wilding too. I ain't gonna lie. They shooting guard through power forwards. Look, he better not make that one. Come on, my nigga. How we gonna win if they making that shit? We in the fourth quarter now. And I should have shot that. Cause I don't know why I was trying to attack this mismatch. But yeah, I only got 2 points and it's the fourth quarter. But he throws Wilt Chamberlain off and me told nigga, you classic barbecue chicken. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how many, I can't tell you how many Wilt finished with. Y'all found out at the end of the game. But Levine been getting killed this whole time. He only got 3 points. And Levine played great in the last game. So, you know, you just got to roll with the punches. We go for the pick and roll right now. We don't got nobody in the game. As Levine gets on that rim, nigga. Get on that rim, nigga. It's still early in the season. We got to learn when to stagger Melo and T-Mac minutes. He make that, we lost. Yo, he'd have made that. Because I remember Corey Maggette. He was not a three-point shooter. That's T-Mac on the break. We down 4, 7 minutes to go. Come on. We cheesing now. We got this nigga at the point guard position. That's how frustrated Bradley Beal had me. We could not stop this nigga. And I don't understand why I didn't throw Iguodala on Bradley Beal as T-Mac cooks Isaiah Thomas. Give it back to T-Mac. This is easy food. They got Duckworth in the game, nigga. Get on that rim. Get on that rim. They double teaming. What are y'all doing? Bosh, why you ain't shoot that? You got Dave the Bush on you. See, this is why we losing. Bosh got Dave the Bush and he's scared to shoot. And won by Isaiah Thomas. And I was thinking that was a chase down block the whole time. This nigga really dunked that shit. But they got Bradley Beal against Michael Porter. Michael Porter 6'10". Bradley Beal like 6'4". Watch this shit. Watch this shit. They throw it inside to Polier. Come on. This nigga gets wide open. T-Mac, what are we doing? We down 5. We cannot lose at home. These are B-side. Western Conference teams are B-side teams. Eastern Conference teams too. If you not Vegas Vultures, you against us. As T-Mac gets to that rim layup, 22 points. We go down 3. This is our time to come back, really show the Vegas fans that we are really a team to be reckoned with in the Nazareth Basketball Association. Because the NBA is rigged, nigga, like I just said. They draft lottery, Dallas win. Come on, man. That shit out of here. That don't even make sense. But we down 5 right here. We give the T-Mac in the post. You throw it to Rasheed. Rasheed for 3. That's a clutch fucking shot. My nigga Patches for 3. We needed that one. Now Melo's back in the game for the last 5 minutes and we down 4. We giving it to T-Mac right here. And he still got Isaiah Thomas on him. That's an easy ISO. Post up, spin off. Why is this nigga in the way? Get off of me. Get to that rim. We down 2. Get to that rim. We only down 2. We not trying to lose. We trying to go 3-0. We not trying to let them be the only undefeated team in the Western Conference. I don't know if that's true. But as of so far we know, and I think we play Luka Doncic in the next game, and I got so much to say about that nigga. As Dave the Butcher, the last Knick champion, nigga hits another 3. We couldn't guard that nigga either. I ain't gonna lie, Dave the Butcher, if that nigga was playing today, he would average around 18. Easy. He shooting like, if he could shoot like they got him shooting in the game, 18 easy. Throw it to Melo. Rasheed, why did you shoot that? What the fuck? We could have tied it up right there. 3 minutes and 40. He even bringing the ball up. Who is this nigga Dave the Butcher? Look, they running a little horn set. Corey Maggette. We got Iguodala on him, who we should have put on Bradley Beal a long time ago. We got to remember, Iguodala is our perimeter player. That's our stopper. And won by Corey Maggette. Get the fuck out of here. We're going to lose to these whack niggas? Yo, we're going to lose to these whack niggas? And, you know, Mike Malone got fired. I feel like it was crazy. No, I'm bugging. Not Mike Malone. What's the black nigga? Mike Brown? Whatever his name is. The nigga that coached the Kings that got fired, then they traded De'Aaron Fox a few days after that and won. Come on. T-Mac trying to keep us in the game. Carmelo got 44 and T-Mac got how much? 28. He going to 30. T-Mac is going to 30. But if you the Dallas Mavericks, he misses that. If you the Dallas Mavericks, do you take Cooper Flag or do you take Ace Bailey? I don't even know if that's a player. Whoever's the guard at Rutgers that they've been talking about. Because, you know, Kyrie, he just tore his ACL, so. Or whatever happened to Kyrie. He's out. He's out for at least until February. So what do you do with that? As we down 2, Dave the Busher for 3. Come on, my nigga. Like, I'm telling you, that nigga would average a good 20 today if he played. And we throw it to Iguodala for 3. Scared to shoot. Give it back to T-Mac. Oh, no, I'm bucking. We got Rasheed Wallace on Isaiah Thomas. This is a post-up. You got to get to that rim. Nigga misses on Isaiah Thomas. He gets it back. Throws it to the three-point line. Oh, the last thing I wanted to say. If you Boston, oh, my God. T-Mac with the Euro step dunk. That's going to put us down 1. If you're Boston, stop fucking shooting threes. The analytics, that shit is dead, bro. The Lakers had an analytical team, and they went up against a team that had size, and they couldn't do nothing about it. The Knicks, they're not playing analytical basketball. This nigga Brunson is taking step back after step back after step back mid-range. It don't matter. Points is points. Analytics is for the regular season. In the playoffs, you got to really know how to play basketball. You're going to get exposed like the Cleveland Cavaliers as we down 1. We give it to Yao Ming. Yao Ming, you got Dave the Bush on you. We down 1. You got to score. They double team. Come on, Melo. Melo leaning. He misses. Nigga got 44. We can't really say nothing. Now we playing the free throw game. We got Bradley Beal at the line. I don't know how many points. He got to have at least 35, bro. The way Bradley Beal was giving us buckets, they give it to him again. They down 2. We trying to force him to miss here. I don't understand why. Nigga did a float on 3 people. I don't understand why I left Zach LaVine on him that whole time. Because I feel like every time Zach LaVine was on him, the nigga scored, bro. So that's on me as the coach. My nigga Bean. Good spin move, T-Mac. Good fucking move. That's going to put us down 2. T-Mac got 37. I'm telling you, our top 2 picks carried us this game. 9 seconds left. We down by 4. We playing a free throw game now. We're going to fall. We're going to lose our first game of the season. This is our first game at home. But if you look at the stats, T-Mac and Carmelo went crazy. They combined for like 72. T-Mac had 37 and Carmelo had 44. So like other people on the team got to step up, especially when we playing against tough teams. And I feel like this is early on in the season, so I was scared to shoot with some of the people on the team. So we're going to get that fixed. And I feel like we're going to run after this game. Look, we lose. We down by a lot now. Nigga, we were just down by 2 with 50 seconds left. And now we lose by 8. Come on. Niggas is Vegas. Somebody put a big wager on the Kings winning tonight. But you learn from the mistakes. Next time we play, Bradley Beal got play of the game. I think next time we play them, we're gonna put Melo at the 4 against the Busher because he was killing Bosh. We're gonna put Melo at the 4 and put Iguodala on that nigga, and we should clamp that. 28. Wilt Chamberlain had 19 and 16. It was easy too. Bradley Beal had 20 and some. Carmelo and T-Mac, that's mad points, and we still fucking lost.